No, okay, it's not. Welcome back, guys, to another video, and I'm actually recording this video right after I made the World War II Divisions, just like the COD World War II Divisions video. It's just titled that. I literally am making that like an hour after this because I got to think and I was like, you know, if I'm not able to live stream or post a video after school tomorrow, because I am going to definitely be going to school tomorrow, if I'm not able to maintain that and be able to do that, I am thinking that, you know, I might want to record a video tonight, and then in the morning after I'm done brushing my teeth and getting ready, I quickly switch on my PlayStation 4 and upload a video in the morning for that day for this like last week is what I'm actually thinking of doing here. Now, since, wow, okay, he just fucked me up. I don't even really understand how he knew where I was, but we'll take that. What was I saying? But, yeah, so basically, I'm just trying to kind of prepare myself, maybe get some things ready. And so I figured, why not do this? Because I might not be able to upload tomorrow, and if that's the case, well, I mean, I don't want that to be the case, but, I might as well be able to get some gameplay on my console tonight, and then be able to post it tomorrow, all good and done. And by the way, sorry about the bad quality of my last video that I just literally posted like an hour ago. The reason being, I already told you, I was recording it in the theater mode, and that's the reason why I have such bad quality on that video. It's 360 instead of 720. I didn't realize it was going to do that because there was one time where I did record it in theater mode one time and it was 720, but this time just didn't react the same, unfortunately, so it had much worse quality. But anyway, with that long-ass introduction of explaining why I was, what I did, basically, what's going on here is I'm going to be talking about something I really have not, I don't feel addressed on my channel at all, and I feel like a lot of the other channels have, and some that are smaller than mine, bigger than mine, a little bit bigger than mine, quite a bit bigger than mine, you know, channels all over, basically, the Call of Duty genre, so to speak. I just want to cover this, and this is supply drops in Call of Duty World War II. I thought about this a lot, don't get me wrong. I've talked about it with a lot of my friends on PlayStation and in IRL. You know, I have some friends who play Call of Duty IRL, not necessarily with me or anything, but that I am aware to play Call of Duty and everything. I don't really play with people that I know in real life on Call of Duty much anymore. I did there for a little while when I used to go to my old school in the 6th grade, but I don't really play with friends online anymore, and I was stupid I didn't see it. It's so much easier, and most of them that I do play with, I've known them online for about, I'd say, 2 to 3 years, and I didn't know that actually could glide on water. I've never really gone under there out of the whole entire time I've been playing Black Ops 3. But yeah, I don't really play with people that are IRL anymore. I mainly only play with people that I've known on PlayStation, but more, like I said, most of them I've known for a while. But Call of Duty World War II and supply drop systems, I just want to be able to talk about maybe some boundaries that Activision actually may have with this. I mean, considering the time period and everything in World War II, the game, I mean, hell, they'll probably end up adding variants into the game at one point if they just basically say, fuck it. I mean, and I can totally see Activision saying that, because Activision, I mean, the way they treated Modern Warfare Remastered, the fact that they had the balls, or so to say, the guts to do that to Modern Warfare Remastered shows us that they honestly probably would not care if they were to add even variants into Call of Duty World War II, which in World War II, obviously, there were not variantal weapons. I mean, God, we don't even have well, we may have, like, hybrid versions of weapons, but I wouldn't say we have, like, variants of even weapons. This is Call of Duty World War II. I mean, people are getting mad enough at you just for deciding to add women into the game. How do you think they're going to react to the variants? I mean, damn, you're going to get a lot of heat on your ass very quickly if you end up making wrong decisions within COD World War II. I hope you realize this is something you have to focus on making pretty damn good, not gonna lie. You really have to focus this year, because Infinite Warfare was a bust. MWR helped slightly, but it wasn't enough, as it's been proven. So I just gotta say, you gotta step up your game this year, meaning, like, make sure there are, like, very little casualties. Make as, like, damn it, make as little casualties as possible for yourself this year, because you're gonna need it. Because the Call of Duty community is not going to really wanna to participate in any more garbage. And I know I'm sounding like a complainer, and I know in a way I'm definitely ranting, but I mean, hey, what, oh fuck. Hey, what can I say? I think this needs to be addressed. But like I said, I was talking about the boundaries they have, and how I think, like, if Activision's smart, they won't go over these boundaries, even though they are crazy motherfuckers. What they should do with these boundaries is, so I'm gonna start on variants. Variants. Let's say you have an M1 Grand, for instance. In the supply drop system, alright, if they're trying to keep it true to the blue Call of Duty World War II, based in World War II era, things that were in World War II, things that were not in World War II, obviously variants weren't a thing. So I don't want to see a freaking M1 Grand, for instance, Stampede, I'll just call it that, an M1 Grand Stampede, legendary version of it, over a common M1 Grand, or, you know, just some crazy ass variant that's gonna versions of the M1 Grand. I mean, if you have a common variant, the basic variant of the M1 Grand, you receive that, or you have that obviously, and then you get the M1 Grand Stampede that's a legendary or an epic, you're gonna get melted. That wasn't in World War II. You got melted by the same kinds of weapons other people were using. If you had a Russian with a PPSH and a German with an MP40, they were both the base versions of both of them. They were not any more high-tech variants in either of the weapons, and that's exactly what I want to see, is none of that. If you want to capture the Call of Duty community's eyes in a Call of Duty, you want to make them have fun, you got to make sure that you listen to the community a lot this year, and that includes not screwing around with the supply drop system and finding ways to sneak little variantal bullshit in there. That also goes with attachments. No variantal attachments. That is actually game-changing. That is non-cosmetic. That changes stats about the weapon. So, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about cosmetic items in general, such as melee weapons and clothing. Clothing. I do believe there is room for a customization option, which obviously I believe there will be. But this goes with the same thing, you know, everybody's been talking about it. They don't want to see no Advanced Warfare clown suits running around and stuff. I get that. Nobody wants to see that in a World War II game. That's just embarrassing. And, I mean, if Treyarch's really trying to take this year seriously, they obviously won't add in any of this bullshit that I'm naming. I mean, they'll keep it good, they'll keep it clean, and overall, they'll keep it a good game and won't make mistakes like that. I mean, those are simple mistakes that are not even simple. Well, I mean, they are simple, but common sense tells you, you know, if Treyarch really listens to the community and say they understand our problems with the games and stuff, then they won't add the shit that we say is wrong with the game in. I mean, if you really listen and you say you care, then don't do it. You're not backing up your stuff that you're telling us. But like cosmetic items, nah, no clowns running around. Give us maybe some, like, you know how those heavy gunner guys, they have like bullets around their necks and stuff. If you've ever seen Full Metal Jacket, there's a guy that has like a whole bunch of LMG bullets around his neck, you know, a heavy gunner. I mean, obviously with the divisions, that might actually be a customization option, because I feel like the customization option for the game is definitely going to be in it if we have divisions, because I feel like we're going to be playing as unique people, singular people in the game. I don't feel like it's going to be just random people. I feel like they're going to give them something to do, like with the specialists in Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3. Except in Infinite Warfare, they don't really talk PO3, they do, but I mean, hey, you know, whatever, right? I mean, it is what it is, you know, I don't really care about that. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much the video. I mean, I just think they could make some pretty cool melee weapons, since I'm pretty sure they'll be adding those into the game. Melee weapons don't seem like a difficult thing to really perform in a World War II game at all. I think that's okay. I mean, just as long as they don't go with like Black Ops 3, like crazy ass samurai swords and stuff for Japan, I think will be okay. I don't think they'd do that, honestly. I think they'd realize, you know, that's kind of fucking stupid. I mean, to add a samurai sword into a World War II game specifically, I mean, I guess it would work, but at the same time, you know, personally, I don't want to see it in a World War II game. But anyway, guys, it has been Fatal Paradox here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like or subscribe. It's been very much appreciated. Every little bit of your guys' support, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.